free cash. Let's talk about getting some free cash. Now, baby girl be at the house on her phone playing games, racking up points, racking up cash. You know what I mean? So if you want to get paid to play games, go ahead, hit the QR code right here on the screen, scan it, hit the link on the top of this comment section or the link in my community tab and get paid to play games. You know what I'm saying?
Last of a dying breed. I don't fuck with niggas yees. Red balls, bitch, that's what I bleed. I hold my own when it's wartime. Front line when it's go time. F&N with a switch. Heard them niggas looking for me. When you shoot it, bet I miss. Don't associate myself. Listen, them niggas bitch. Flip it all till it's gone. Gotta stack it up. I put the hood on my back till my shoulders hurt. Them niggas knowing what I do. Bitch, I go to work. Homicide the rivals, bet the K to make your body hurt. Long live the troops, free the gang. Shit not adding up. Disrespect the WAP, it's 20,000. They gon' chalk him up. All I know is murder. Gang beef till it's over with. He got caught slipping with that switch, made his body flip. All I know is murder. Gang beef until it's over with. He got caught slipping with that switch, made his body flip.
Fucking nigga mean, I'm toting 40s in the 8th grade. They slid through, I slid back like Santa Slate. Rap the booth, let me show you how to gang bang. Name ring bells from the set past the diva lane. Bark them down, leave his carpet red like the VMA. Speaking on the lokes, niggas jokes, work the Damon Wayne. Shot me in the head, I bounce back, bitch ain't shit changed. Still state to state, trail blazing like I'm dollar to dollar. Not this, I came with blood, brims and pyro. Gangsters in my circle, ye niggas I do not do. Crash on Manchester, be the homies, then I holler. Whoa, make me proud when I be my bro in that bench cool. Nigga, $1,000 for my tennis shoes. Loose cannon, they no telling what I'm finna do. They say they hear me, but they studying my interviews. Last nigga play with the gang, he make breaking news.
Hey, look, bro. It's tomorrow's over money. And I'm back in the mayor's office for sure. I'm back in the mayor's office. And before we get started, don't be bootlegging, bro. What I mean by that, hit the subscribe button, it don't cost nothing. Don't just be over, don't do that. Don't do that, right? But, look, y'all can tell by the title, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to YG, 400. Shout out to Gang. Bompton was most definitely in the house. Did they thing. They put on for the West Coast. Put on for Bompton. Put on for the B team. Most definitely did that. The both of them. And guess who wasn't in attendance? Wack 304. Why? Cause he couldn't come. It ain't cause he was too busy. It ain't because his lowrider was messed up. It ain't because it wasn't because of none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Simply because you wasn't welcome. You're not welcome amongst the blood, brims, and pyrus. You are not boo. Okay? You hang around that freaky dude that was on the Fresh Outta Love tour. Third, and the weird homie from Fruitown. You hang with the Three Stooges, and they couldn't even usher you in there. Let's be real, bro. You's a loser on Bloods, right? I had to throw that intro because I heard Joe Moses came out and did his thing. Shout out JM. Wack 100 name drop JM a whole lot. Guess what, Wack 100? You can't tell me nothing about Joseph Allen. You can't tell me about nothing about Lil Joe Bucket. Joe Moses, you can't tell me nothing about that man. Been around him my whole life. Since you D-Ride so much, call him and ask him. I know the whole family, bro. They know my whole family. He know me. He know Ascari. He know Munchie B. Ask him. Dead homies, right? Bring up Big Y into my Cali Swag District. I know all members. Rest in peace, M-Bone. Rest in peace, Third. Shout out Young. Shout out Smooth. Ask him all about me. Yeah, Third was banging Inglewood family in elementary, second, third grade. I know all of them. I'm from Inglewood for real. Stop playing. Come on, bro. Got songs with Big Y and Red Rum. You can't play with me, Weenie 100. You can't do it. He always name dropping this shit, bro. But however, as of recently, bro, YG in the game had a versus. You know what I'm saying? And they did their thing so much that Crips got mad. Man, I ran across some, man. Crip Mac was going off, man. The Bloods looked so good. You know what I'm saying? But even YG, bro. I remember being in the county jail. You know what I'm saying? They sent the Double XL magazine down to my cell, and YG was on the cover. He had the big YG chain on, no shirt under the Letterman jacket, the red and white Letterman jacket, 501s, the red Chucks. I'm like, oh, he did that. Proud for sure. But like I said, the verses. All right, play the first girl. Go ahead.
Game, you don't want to go versus against
Yes, I do. What do you mean? Yeah, I do.
what this West Coast about.
I'm making music and putting this shit out. If it's up, if it's down.
I'm the best rapper from Compton. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not,
It's like, nah, dog. Like, stay out the way.
Who's the best rapper on the West Coast today?
Fresh like, Impala, chrome hydraulics, 808 drums. Who do you love? Who do you love?
They did their thing, bro. Shout out YG in the game. I heard it was a success. I didn't make it for all reasons. And however, I'm about to go into all these excuses why Wack ain't allowed nowhere. Pyro Peace March. It's a march for peace. You 50. You supposed to want peace amongst black men. Couldn't go. The pop out. It was monumental for the West Coast. Kendrick did his thing, put on for the West Coast. Couldn't go. YG. Game. Bumped in Pyro's face off. Do a versus, do they thing. Bro, you from Pyro. Bumpton is the birth of Pyro. You couldn't go. All right, I'm going to stop and go with the first Gerb. All right, go ahead.
They was on you.
I get a comment.
Got a little tricky.
This is from a fake account, Zero Post. They said, "Hey Wack, why didn't you show up to the Pyro Peace Walk?"
A lot of people have been saying that.
First of all, I don't walk nowhere. Second of all,
I would assume YG probably doesn't walk anywhere that often, right?
Second of all, why didn't they show up to my meeting I just inked for $200 million? Listen, man.
Their thing was more of a public event,
Listen.
right? Why would anybody go to a meeting?
No, listen what I'm saying.
All right, pause.
That
200 million. You a liar. You talking about incredible diapers. There is no $200 million. You're not even worth $200 million. All right, keep going.
politic been in the works for many, at least 5-6 years, I know.
Really? It was that big a deal?
Right? And the people you saw ain't the one that politic that. Right? Those are people that don't play on social media.
Okay.
Right? First of all, that wasn't a Pyro Peace Walk. It's two neighborhoods, Treetop and Fruitown. First of all, right? I'm not from Treetop or I'm not from Fruitown.
All right, Paul.
Let's get this right.
First of all, it was Treetop, Fruitown, and Bompton neighborhood Pyro. And that set the precedent. You know what I'm saying? When you spark the flame, it started fires. So guess what? Now you got the mobs in the Lotus Parks. They getting along. It started something. You as a black man at 50 years old should have been front and center and been willing to back that. Right? That's all I'm saying. All right, keep going.
Right? If it was not what I did see, I saw Game over there. They was hollering where Game can't go. Game was over there by himself. He didn't even tell us he was going, right?
Pause.
I saw a lot of other homies from West Side.
Why would Game have to tell you where he going and he's from Bompton? Why would he have to do that? Make no sense. Nobody said where Game couldn't go. I never heard Game couldn't be in Bompton ever in my life. You sound crazy. All right, keep going.
Shit like over there, but that's a lot of people I didn't see. So shout out to YG for putting the light on it. He from Treetop, and whoever else participated in it.
For what it?
Understand this: Wack dictates Wack. I'm never gonna be where you expect me to be. I'm not the common man.
Well, that's not your shit. You're from a different place, right?
Exactly. There's no need for me. That's their thing.
Right.
Right? I'm not a gangbanger.
All right,
I'm from Paru, that's where I'm from. I can't forget.
Hey, Adam trying to understand this is funny. Adam, stay in a New Hampshire place, bro. It's not where you from, right? It don't matter. He from Paru. Period. I'm from Inglewood. I'm an Inglewood Damo. I got love for Blood Brim and Pyro. If there's anything going on in Bompton, you know what I'm saying, and I can lend a hand, and I will do it. I'm a further the movement, so we can accomplish what we trying to accomplish. Period. So it don't matter. It don't matter about that. That's not where you from. It don't matter where he from. It's only two Damu and Pyro hoods in the valley, Liggett Street and 2Ps. Nigga, it's blood. I don't give a fuck where you from. There's blood and Pyro, nigga. On blood. So there's no excuse. I'm done with that clip though. But Adam, you have no understanding, and he ain't the person to talk to get the understanding. I keep telling you this, Adam Graham Mason. You're not listening. But I'm about to keep it pushing to the next clip on why he can't go where he want to go as a 50-year-old ass senior citizen. Crater face, senior citizen. All right, next clip.
Weren't you talking about being in the Not Like Us video shoot?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, because I mean, there's a clip on No Jumper, and it was titled "Why Wasn't Wack at Kendrick's Not Like Us video shoot?" You're in the actual clip.
Me?
Yeah.
Me? What did it say? Play it.
Over the weekend, we saw nearly every notable blood coming together in LA behind Kendrick. Where were you?
If I want to talk to Kendrick or see Kendrick, I can talk to Kendrick or see Kendrick. I talk to Top Dog at least twice a week, right? The whole team is family, right? What Kendrick was there to do, right? What did it have to do with me? That's real.
And so forth and so forth.
All right,
That's
pause.
real. And you got to remember.
Now, Vlad know what he's saying is BS, right? Now, Kendrick, he made a statement, well, not like us, he shook the world. You couldn't turn on the radio without hearing it. He put a lot of up-and-coming West Coast artists on the GNX project. Wack being a quote-unquote manager or a CEO, you would think him trying to be a staple in the West Coast, he would be there. Was he? No. Okay? Now, you don't got more bread than Top Dog of TDE. You don't got more status than Top Dog of TDE. More connections or more accolades as far as music go. So who are you to say where you ain't gonna pop out at if he's there? It's a West Coast movement. Everybody pop out. It was friends that, well, I don't know about now. They were friends of Drake, and they came to the pop out because they from the West Coast. Shout out LeBron. I think Serena Williams used to date Drake. She was there. She's from the West Coast. Shout out Serena. Russell Westbrook, he don't play for no LA team, but with the Lusinger High School, originally from LA, and he was there. Where was your antennas? All right, keep going.
Remember, like, not for nothing, Vlad, I was telling my brothers on my way here, I'm like,
fuck that bitch.
Somebody invites me to the club. You know why I go to Live? To go see my brother, Headliner Mike, because they're running. I don't go to Live for Live because
Changing
I
subjects.
done lived and lived a zillion times.
Were you considering going to the pop-up?
Hell no.
Kendrick's concert?
No, not at all. I actually I was in my damn. I'm one of those dudes that where if you're not on me about it, I forget. I was in my studio, reconstructing my podcast room, stressing the fuck out because I couldn't find one of my pod stands. Right. So by the time I realized it, I go to looking for the guy. I'm like, hey, bro, where you at? Because I know you know where this stuff is at. He like, the concert. This is how I knew it was over 8 o'clock. The concert's over 8 o'clock sharp. I'm like, what concert? Right. He like the Kendrick concert. So I totally forgot. Personally, that's when I hit Game. I say, Game, did you go to the? He like, nah, bro, you know, I'm at home with the missus. She pregnant.
All right, pause.
So I'm like, okay, I'm at the studio. So I was in the studio till like.
All right, shout out Game. I'm not gonna speak on Game. We gonna give Game his flowers. He is a great show alongside YG. As far as the pop out go, I'm not gonna talk about Game. Now, this man said he was busy trying to get his podcast room together. The pop out was what? How many years ago? Maybe a little under 2. It's 2026. Where's his podcast room? 6878 Beck Avenue? Well, I was on the phone with Poetic Flacco. We found out together it was an eviction on that building. Talking about that studio. There is no podcast room. The one you called me trying to recruit me. Oh, you want to be a host on the underground podcast? Of course not. Nigga, this Bloods. I'm not fucking with you. You talking about that one? I'm done with that. So 2 down. All right. So those you don't want to promote peace, bro. It's a Pyro Peace March, man. We want black men to get along. Whether it's Damu and Damu, Crip or Blood, it's a step towards mankind. You didn't go to that. It's the pop out. The West Coast, we making a resurgence, bro. K-Dot doing it up for us. You didn't pop out to that. And now to the original, original topic, man. The verses. YG versus Game. West Coast legends. Bompton natives. Was Wack 100 there? Of course not. But I'm going to play this, stop and go, and we're going to see why he didn't go and what was his excuse. You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
I heard that joke you cracked.
What was the joke?
Somebody said something in the chat talking about Wack's outside with the feds.
Oh yeah, at the versus battle, that you were outside in a white van with the feds.
But this is what I don't.
Somebody said it in the chat. I just.
But
read
this is
it.
what I don't understand.
That was pretty funny.
Is the versus private or is it fucking shit on social media for everybody to see?
Well, it's live.
It's live.
Yeah.
So the world can see it.
Yeah.
So why would the feds need to be outside in the van?
All right,
maybe there's things happening at the event.
All right, that's an excuse, bro. Right? You didn't go because, again, you wasn't able to or you wasn't invited. Okay. Now, how the feds work, it could be a live event, but if they able to get invasive and be there in person, they're going to be there in person. You know why? Let's just say if they're investigating anything, they account right there and there, like watching it, eyewitness, it hold way more credibility than just watching it live. That's why. Maybe if the feds is there in person, they could see people with a gun hanging out their pocket, or they could see identifying tattoos, or that's why. Bar, keep going.
And that they want to know about.
It's live.
But the camera isn't going to capture everything.
You think if the feds want to get into the Apple building, they can't? It was just at the Apple building.
I'm sure they could.
Oh, okay.
If I'm a Fed and there's a blood barbecue at the Apple office,
you know
I'm
there's no
in.
law against being a gangbanger.
No, but if you are investigating some gangbangers and they have a summit, I'm pulling up.
What the that got to do with me? I didn't pull up because I was told it was extra police detail requested because of me.
Did you have FOMO?
Huh?
Fear of missing out?
On my daughters, he wasn't told that. On my daughters, he wasn't told it was going to be extra police presence because of you. On my daughters, on Inglewood family, you a liar. I know what you was told, and it wasn't that. I know what you was told and by who, and it wasn't that. Come on, man. Don't make me expose you and you be showing your thong, you ugly ass nigga. On bloods, you lying. Bitch. Alright, keep going.
Were you kind of...
No, bro, you got to remember, like...
I had FOMO.
Adam, listen. I'm going to be real.
I should have been there.
Everything that happened the way it happened for me, it happened for a reason. Because the game was supposed to use my Chevy to go down there. And R&B would tell you, I've been having a crew on that car for the last week. Everything was perfect on it. Something tells me, man, let me go test drive this motherfucker. Jump on the freeway, get on the gas, make sure everything's cool. Do that, radiator hose blows. R&B, what time was it when I made that dude get out his bed in LA and come up there? No, that was midnight. The first dude. I made a dude get out his bed at midnight trying to get the car ready for game.
See, he got caught in his law. You and that lying ass, stanky ass bitch, bro. Hey, look, you lying. It have nothing to do with a lowrider. I'm going to tell you why, bro. I'm going to tell you why. Last month, bro, you have this Chevy. You was on Crenshaw and 71st. You was at that lowrider shop, and you was getting your shit fixed. Whatever they was doing on that Chevy, bro, you was getting it fixed. You was there. You was in a red Chevy something else. It was a rental. Not the lowrider. You was in a rental. It was a red car. You was there looking ugly per usual, right? You was on the phone talking loud. You was on the phone. And then, you was there for a minute. It wasn't and you was even blocked in. If somebody wanted to run up and sock you in your ugly face or do whatever, it could have happened. You was there then. Wack, I'm going to tell you how I could tell you. I know what I'm talking about, and I'm not lying. Last month, because the car's fixed. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You're lying. Last month, you was there. Since then, that shop moved, and it's not there no more. Now, tell me if I'm lying, Cash Jones. Ain't nothing wrong with the lowrider. Game didn't want to use your lowrider. There was already lowriders set to be there the day before the verses at rehearsal. You're lying. You's a bum, a Paru reject, and that's what it is. Nigga, you ain't allowed nowhere but motherfucking community and no jumper. But I'm gonna leave that shit right there, man. But that was a good one, man. I had fun with that one on Inglewood, bro. I just made this video, and this is a message to the kids, so people don't be sending out a bad message, because one of these kids might want to grow up and be a big bad Paru like Wack 100, and he's not a big bad Paru. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. Don't subscribe to the streets. Subscribe to Morals Over Money TV. Believe it, bro. On Inglewood. Ain't nothing out here. Ain't nothing out here. Believe it. On Bloods. But, with that being said, I want everybody to like, hype, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Be aware every time I drop something. And remember this. Don't bootleg my shit. Hit the subscribe button. Nigga, if you ain't hitting the subscribe button, you bootlegging on families, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. On Bloods. But, I'm out of here. I want everybody to stay dangerous, stay alive, stay woke. It's B Team, Elite Team. Oh.
Swear to God, we going up like gas prices on B Team. Tap in on tap out.
All right, keep it moving.
Let me tell you something about Munchie B, bro. That's on the damn news. Cuz went to Washington homecoming and was in the stands and walked out that motherfucker and nothing happened to Cuz.
What are you talking? We run LA. You sound like a rapper. We run LA. Man, shut up.
Coach pulling up. Nigga, he was the only niggas coming through the hundreds. He was the only niggas coming through our stars.
Munchie B used to get wild before he lost his eyesight.
Oh, he played a lot of ball. He's definitely a general from over there. I can say that.
Wait, what?
What? Nigga, I ain't stuck.
Short.
Shout out to Inglewood.
Yeah, Inglewood.
That's my family.
Brothers.
Inglewood family was good. You know if I'm in the gang, I'm in the Bloods. I'm a Inglewood family.
What you creep? The irony.
Yeah. No, I'm a blood, bro.
Oh, you blood?
Yeah, I'm from Inglewood.
Okay.
Munchie B left, he gonna play low, bro.
Munchie B, Inglewood family gangsters.
Munchie B, I'm with all of them. I'm subscribing, watching all the niggas up there. Munchie B, what it do?